Hello, everyone, and welcome back to isoVerse, episode 6. For those who are wondering, there is no episode 5. I just simply thought I would have been playing on the server for about 5 episodes at this point when I finally decided to make one. Today, we're going to be looking to make a storage silo for all of the farms that we're growing. Not these, but mostly the farms that the villagers can collect. Because on isoVerse, there's an economy system that allows us to sell all of this stuff for a considerable bit of money, and we are definitely running out of storage. This is the house that we claimed in the village, and where we filled it up. So we're going to go ahead and make a storage area for all of these plants. Now, as far as block pellets go, this is the main plan. We're going to be building it out of green terracotta, jungle logs, and soul soil. Possibly some other blocks mixed in, but I'm not sure what other color exactly I want to put in there to go with the greens and browns. And then we're going to be building it in this area on the village, and we're going to be assigning the farmers and the farming blocks here. For the start, we're going to want to edge out a bit of a structure. And let's say we have a 3 wide entryway, and then 1, 2. I don't want it perfectly round though, is the thing. Maybe a bit more oblong, like so. Like that, perhaps. That may be a better shape, yeah. Just do 3, and then 2, and 1, and 2, and 3. And let's use 2 over here. What do we say about that? I may want it a bit wider, actually. I may want it more like 5. And then 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. I may have to move this building, we'll see. Ooh, no, okay. 5, 2. The 5 and the... No, the 5 is a bit much. The shape needs to be with the 3, and then we can make details with it. But the base shape should be the 3. Yeah, I've only just started building, but so far people have already started checking out the the progress. So it looks like it's definitely close enough inside the village for the villagers to use it, which is the goal. I'm trying to make these buildings like the already made the armor station over there. I'm trying to make these buildings part of the village to where I actually assign the villager themed blocks inside, and the villagers will regularly use them, as opposed to just going to a normal plain house like that or something. Small harvesting break so I can go get some emeralds. I'm not entirely sure how tall I want this to be yet, but I do know that I want it to be visible from behind this building. Like I want it to sort of poke out over top. So yeah, it's got a ways to go. But before I start getting it too tall, let's go ahead and put in some of the soul soil into the sides. The idea is I'm going to work it in. Do I want to start there? Maybe I want to start there. But work it in a pattern that snakes its way up. So from here to... No, I don't want to start there. I'll tell you why. If I start, let's say, here, soul soil is going to snake up like so. And the idea is it'll be a 3-block strip that coils its way around, as opposed to just solid lines that go up and down the building like we have on that, like we have on the armor station. The idea behind that building is that it's a very crisp, very clean sort of structure, so nothing is going all haywire, as opposed to here where we want things to sort of look a little bit ribbed and uncanny. Now, where exactly do I want this to repeat, though? Oh, okay. Would be repeating here. No, you're repeating here. Because down from this would be 3. Then 3, okay. I don't know though, I kind of want it to start down here on the ground. Yeah, I like that better. Start here. And the greens. Do I like the way that looks? I don't know if I like the way that looks. I still want another color in there, but I don't know which one. I did also consider using muddy mangrove roots, but I'm not sure they're going to solve the problem. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to solve anything. I don't think I like that. I really don't think I'm going to like this going all the way up. I've discovered it's significantly easier to tell what I do and do not like by looking on the inside instead of worrying too much about the outside. Is it going to be a flat build? Yes, it's going to be a very flat build. It's literally a storage silo. And before anyone says anything, I'm fully aware that silos are usually not green, but you can paint them. Okay, you do not just like this is Minecraft. It actually costs more money here to leave the silo in its iron color than it does to paint it green. Yes. Oh, that is looking so much better. So now I'll mix in some muddy mangrove roots into that brown strip, and it'll make it pop out a bit more. Still needs to be taller though, so I might just finish it all the way up to the top first. One problem I have noticed is that these two strips are rather close to each other, but I don't know, I might just get rid of that strip entirely actually. Progress update. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff has happened. So first off, we've got these brown lines looking a lot better now. They've got some muddy mangrove roots mixed in. But also, I've got a green concrete stripe running in the middle of the green terracotta. It's kind of subtle, but it is definitely there, and it does kind of make it blend out a bit at a distance, or stand out a bit at a distance. Um, I think this is going to be a good pattern. I want to carry this up, I think, twice this tall, maybe, in order to get the finished structure, and then put a bit of a dome on top, which that'll be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to build that yet, but we'll see. I'm looking at it now from some of the other buildings, and I think that's actually about as tall as I want to go, which is good because I'm going to have to go find some more um, muddy mangrove roots in order to actually finish it. But this is pretty solid for what we're looking at. I'm just going to continue it on up to the top, and then I'll work on putting the dome on it in a second. Progress update. I've put a dome on the silo, and it looks like a hat. It's just a hat. It's meant to be more domey and lid shaped, and it just looks like a misshapen pyramid of sorts. It needs a lot of work. This place is looking cool though. It's definitely looking cooler on the inside. I'm now trying to work out how I want to put an elevator in the middle of the silo. Um, Not that silos normally have elevators. I'm just in a fad for building them. And I really don't want to hassle with the redstone right now, so I think I might just make it go up and then figure something else out for going down. But I'm playing with these stained glass panes and trying to make sort of semi-mirror the design that's going up the sides, but not quite the same. They'll have their own alternations. I've now finished putting in all the stained glass panes, and yeah, it looks really cool. It looks almost like bamboo in a sort of way. Now I just put a piece of kelp at the bottom, and that will grow all the way to the top. And then after a while, I can replace the bottom with soul sand, and we'll have our elevator. In the meantime, I can probably start filling in some of the platforms. Each of these is going to be where we grow the crops, and I haven't thought about whether or not I want to put villagers here. I think I probably won't put villagers here. I'll put villagers on the bottom platform, and then the rest will just be crops that we grow ourselves. I've just thought about the fact that putting all this dirt in means I can't see the spiral on the inside. I spent all this time making this fancy pattern, and now I don't get to enjoy it. Oh, this made me really sad. On another note, I totally forgot that you can just fill the whole thing in with kelp, and I don't actually have to sit here and wait for all of it to grow. Can you imagine that? I was genuinely getting ready to just wait for all of it to grow. I can't take it anymore. I'm tearing it down. I'm tearing it down. I want to see the design and the fancy spiral on the inside. I don't want to just look up and see dirt. On second thought, no, no, no. I definitely want to look up and see dirt. Guess we put it all back up again. Having replaced all the dirt, I think I've come up with a system that I want to use as far as actually getting back down once you ride up the elevator. I'd like to have these sort of drops where on every platform you ride all the way up the elevator and then you drop down level by level and harvest all the resources before you finally get back down to the bottom. Claim has been created and paid for. Now the build is safe and secure. No one from Hypixel can mess it up. The admins are messing with me in chat. It's I'm the only one online. It's past the server reset, so it is quite late, and yeah, they're in Discord talking to me. I think that's my cue to go ahead and get off. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Hopefully there'll be some more coming, and let me know your thoughts about the build. I'll be doing a different one in the next episode, so you can tell me if there's anything you want me to change about this one. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed watching, and hopefully I'll see you back soon.